Catherine from Jayne Catherine on Books, and here we are in a very drizzly, wet, dark Scarborough Sunday. So we've got all the lights on, but it's probably still a bit dark, so sorry, can't do anything about that. It's miserable weather here, and it's been like this all week. You can't say it's freezing cold, but it's drizzle and freezing fog. So yeah, let's get on with some books and think of something nice. So I've done a little bit of a book haul, and whether I get to these in December or not, the Christmas ones I will, but I'm not sure about the others. We'll see. The World's Wife, this is a little poetry collection by Caroline Duffy. Now I do like Caroline Duffy's writing. This is writing poetry as if it is the wife of famous men in history. So we have, let's have a look who we've got in here. It doesn't say on the back. I've looked at some of these. So Anne Hathaway, obviously the wife of William Shakespeare. We've got Mrs. Darwin. 7th of April 1852, Mrs. Darwin went to the zoo. I said to him, "Something about that chimpanzee over there reminds me of you." Oh dear. Mrs. Aesop, as Aesop Fables, Queen Herod, and Little Red Cap, which is the wolf's wife, I think. I think that's the wolf's wife in Little Red Riding Hood. One or two of them are a touch weird, I feel. Yes, but nevertheless a nice little collection. And just add one to my collection of Caroline Duffy stuff, because I've got a few of hers. Let's have a look next. I'm late to the party of this one. My sister, the serial killer, Oyinkan Braithwaite. Now I'm late to the party, as I say. It's had a lot of hype over last year and this year. Did it come out last year or beginning of this year? You can't tell with these years now. 2018. You can't tell with this pandemic what year, what week, what day we're on. Yes, I'm interested to read this, but this was on offer in Black Friday sale, and I'm sure everybody knows about it. There's one sister goes killing all her boyfriends off, and the other sister helps her to cover things up, but how far will she go to do that? So I am interested to read that. Now, one that has started to get a lot of hype recently. It's a 2019 book. It was the winner of the Women's Prize in 2019, and that's Silver Sparrow by Tamari Jones. No, sorry, not Tamari, Tayari Jones. But I'm hearing a lot of hype about this recently, and I read it. I got this because I did read an article on, I think I saw it on the W.H. Smith website, and it sounded very interesting. Now, she's the author of An American Marriage, and many people have given that good ratings, but I've not actually read that myself. It says this book is a moving, intimate and wise as An American Marriage. My father, James Witherspoon, is a bigamist. Dana and Sharice are sisters bound together by a life-changing secret of their father's double life. Only one of them knows the truth. When they do finally meet and form a friendship, the fragile balance of ignorance and silence that has kept James's secret safe for so long threatens to explode. This soulful story of friendship and sisterhood paints an unforgettable picture of the messy knots that bind families together. So I'm really interested in this, and yeah, there seem to be quite a few bigamist stories about lately. I think I read The Wives and enjoyed that, and that was about a bigamist. So yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Then next, this has been on my wish list for quite a long while, and this I'm just looking to see when this came out, 2018, and I think it's been on my list then. say it's a bit like Patricia Highsmith in writing style, and I do like Patricia Highsmith. So this is Tangerine by Christine Mangan, and it says the girl on the train meets the talented Mr. Ripley under the Moroccan sun. She is in Tangiers with her new husband, and then she meets up with an old friend that she'd fallen out with, and it says Alice should be happy she has not adjusted to life in Morocco, too afraid to venture out into the bustling Medinas and oppressive heat. Lucy, always fearless and independent, helps Alice emerge from her flat and explore the country. So this Lucy is the friend. But soon a familiar feeling starts to overtake Alice. She soon feels controlled and stifled by Lucy at every turn. And then the husband goes missing. So there's all sorts going off there. I don't want to know any more really, because I think it'd spoil it. But yeah, twisty plot. Looking forward to that one. And I've bought that because I've got in mind for one of my duos. Then I bought my own copy of the Night Circus, and this is Erin Morgenstern, and I'm just going to say I also bought with it The Starless Sea. Now I've already done my review of The Starless Sea. I had to DNF this, which is a shame, because I loved the Night Circus. I gave it 5 stars, and it's not my normal type of book. It's very much magical realism, and also it's a bit, I don't know, could we say it's a bit of an urban fantasy as well, because it is our real world but strange. The circus arrives without warning. It is simply there when yesterday it was not. Against the grey sky the towering tents are striped black and white. A sign hanging upon the iron gates reads, "Open at nightfall and closes at dawn." As dust shifts to twilight, tiny lights begin to flicker all over the tents, as though the whole circus is covered in fireflies. When the tents are aglow, sparkling against the night sky, a sign lights up, "Le Cirque des Rêves," the Circus of Dreams. So if you haven't read this, I highly recommend it. I'm not sure I totally understood it all. I will read it again. I think it's one of those books that the more you read it, the more you understand what's going on. There is like a set of challenges and a bit of a championship between two sort of wizardy people who are trying to be top dog, you know, in the circus world. But I didn't have my own copy. I read it at the library, so I got that in the Black Friday sale, as well as The Starless Sea, even though I'm not going to read that, which is a shame. And then the last two I've got for you are 2 Christmas books. I am waiting for my Sarah Morgan, the latest Christmas release that she's done. I'm waiting for that to come. Hopefully it'll come anytime soon from Amazon, because I like to read. The last 3 years I've read one of the Christmas release, and I've got another couple which I'm hoping will be just as good. This is the Canal Boat Cafe Christmas, and this is by Cressida Mclaughlin. Lovely cover, lovely cover. Summer Freeman runs the charming Canal Boat Cafe, moored in the picturesque waterside village of Willow Beck. Is this Willow Beck? Oh, isn't that funny? I thought, crikey, this is the same. This is a different book, different author, where it's Willowbrook. So Willowbeck and Willowbrook. So she's got a boat cafe in Willowbeck, serving up warm hot chocolate and scrumptious signature brownies to locals and walkers alike. She and handsome wildlife photographer Mason have fallen head over heels in love, and when Summer gets the chance to join a Canal Side Christmas fair, she hopes this will give them chance to take a step further. So yeah, I think it's going to be a nice Christmas read, nice romance. I do hear there's a bit of a twist in there, so perhaps everything isn't as it seems. I'm not sure. but I think that will be nice. And then we've got The Christmas Holiday by Sophie Clare. And well, apparently the Boat Cafe is a series, so there's quite a few in this series. And there's 3 in this series from Sophie Clare, which is set in the village of Willowbrook. And it says, after a bad breakup, eternal optimist Evie Miller has moved to the small village of Willowbrook to finally pursue her dream of opening a craft shop. See, yeah, that'd be mine. It'd suit me right to the ground. Unfortunately, with money worries and an ex-boyfriend determined to track her down, her fresh start isn't going entirely to plan. Jake Hartwood is looking to forget his past. He's determined not to be close to anyone, and the last thing he wants is to be celebrating this December. So I've just finished this, guys. I gave it 5 stars. It was really good. I wasn't expecting it to be as enjoyable as it was, and it's very rare that I give this sort of book, this sort of genre, 5 stars. So I highly recommend this if you want a Christmas read. See if you can get this by Sophie Clare, The Christmas Holiday. Okay then, so that's my little book haul for December. Let me know if you've read any of those, or if you like the look of going out and having a look to see whether you can buy it or get it from the library. And hopefully next time we might have a little bit better weather and a bit brighter light. So keep safe out there, guys, and I'll see you next video. Bye for now.